Imagine a city where continents collide, where whispers of empires linger in the labyrinthine streets. This is Istanbul, a place of mesmerizing beauty and ancient secrets. Our story begins with Sarah, a traveler with an insatiable curiosity, stepping into the vibrant chaos of the Grand Bazaar. The air is thick with the scent of exotic spices, the glimmer of handcrafted lanterns, and the murmur of 1,000 conversations. She wasn't just looking for a souvenir. She was searching for a piece of history, something that held the soul of this magnificent city. Her fingers traced the intricate patterns of a dusty, ornate brass lamp tucked away in a forgotten corner of a small antique shop. The old shopkeeper, his eyes holding the depth of centuries, warned her with a cryptic phrase, "Some doors are best left unopened." But for Sarah, the warning was a temptation. The lamp felt strangely warm to the touch, almost alive. She bought it, unknowingly purchasing a key to a world she was not prepared for. A world where the shadows of Istanbul breathe. That night, back in her small hotel room overlooking the Golden Horn, a strange impulse led her to polish the lamp. As her cloth rubbed against the aged metal, it wasn't a genie that emerged, but something far older, far more sinister. A wisp of dark smoke coiled into the air, its form indistinct, but its presence chilling. A voice, like the scraping of sand over stone, echoed in her mind, not in her ears. It offered her a wish, not with the promise of joy, but with the weight of a terrible bargain. These were the jinns of the Ottoman sultans, spirits bound by curses and fueled by forgotten desires. Haunted by the encounter, Sarah's tourist trail turned into a desperate investigation. The city's iconic landmarks, the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, were no longer just beautiful structures. They were repositories of dark history. Guided by fragmented clues found in old Ottoman texts, she discovered she had awakened not one, but a legion of these spectral entities. Each jinn was tied to a sultanic curse, a dark pact made for power, for love, or for revenge. And now, they were free, their malevolent wishes weaving into the fabric of modern Istanbul. Her journey took her deep beneath the city, into the shadowy depths of the Basilica Cistern. Down among the ancient columns and the silent, watchful eyes of the Medusa heads, the air grew heavy, cold. The spirits were stronger here, their whispers turning into menacing threats. They offered her everything she could ever want, wealth, knowledge, love, but she saw the truth in the tormented apparitions that flickered at the edge of her vision. Every wish granted came with a deadly price, a life twisted and ultimately consumed. The jinns didn't just grant wishes, they fed on the ensuing despair. It became a frantic race against time. The spirits were no longer just haunting her. They were beginning to seep into the city itself, causing strange and unexplainable misfortunes. A sudden fog on the Bosphorus Bridge, a freak accident in a bustling square, a chilling despair that seemed to settle over a neighborhood. Sarah realized the curse was spreading beyond her. She was no longer just fighting for her own soul, but for the soul of Istanbul itself. The jinns were intent on turning the vibrant city into their own shadowy kingdom. Her only hope lay in unraveling the original curse that bound the jinns to the lamp. The final clue pointed to a forgotten tomb on the Asian side of the city, a place where the last cursed sultan was laid to rest. In a climactic confrontation, surrounded by swirling spectral figures, Sarah had to face the most powerful of the jinns. It tempted her with her deepest, most secret desires, but armed with the knowledge she had gathered, she understood that the only way to defeat them was not with power, but with sacrifice. She had to reverse the ancient incantation, a ritual that would not just re-imprison the spirits, but would also demand a steep personal cost. As the sun rose over the Bosphorus, casting its golden light on the city's minarets, a sense of peace finally settled. The shadows receded, and the malevolent presence vanished. Sarah, forever changed by her ordeal, looked at the city with new eyes. She had walked through its history, faced its demons, and emerged from the darkness. Istanbul held its secrets close. But for one traveler, the line between myth and reality had been erased forever on the bridge between two worlds. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the shadows, please like and subscribe for more tales from the edge of the map.